Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about both Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and a few others, right? Just the main cryptocurrencies, and I'll tell you what I think about it. I haven't made a video in a while, guys. That's because I've been very busy streaming on DLive every day. We're playing a lot of blockchain games there. You know, we're playing Axie Infinity, we're playing Chain Monsters, we're playing Zero X Universe, etc., right? So come check me out over there. But let's get into some technical analysis. So how I really see Bitcoin now, guys, is that this is some kind of ABC. I don't see it too much anymore as a five-wave structure that is you know, going to end up being like at the 7.2k range. I simply don't. All right. That's because of the harsh rejection we've had so far now, right? We've been like up here for a while now. I really do think that we will come down at least to around 4,500 here on Bitfinex. However, guys, I'm well aware of what's happening and stuff, you know, with Bitfinex. They've also sent us an email, you know, letting us know what's going on there. And I mean, it's very hard to have your money safe right now, because Bitfinex is obviously, we all know it's a tether-based exchange, but so is Binance, right? If you go send your money to Binance and you want to hold it in a stable cryptocurrency, you know, you're quickly holding US dollar tether as well. You know, you could also be thinking about True US dollar or what any of the others like Paxos. But just keep in mind that if you do that, there's hardly any liquidity in those. Okay, so the only real options you have then is sending them out to Kraken. I mean, on Kraken you can obviously hold US dollar or euro, you know, and that's real euros or real US dollars. So I'm aware of that, but guys, so Bitcoin, I see this as an ABC. Okay, the C move getting a 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we can definitely draw it here. We can definitely draw it, you know, some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I see this as being done already, the C move. And whether, you know, whether if this is a 1, 2 and still coming down, you know, 3 and a 4 and a 5, it could, guys, it could. But at the moment, it's the weekend. Don't take this price action that happens in the weekend too seriously. It is what it is, guys. Especially if you look at the hourly, you know, we did pump up here a little bit. And especially if you look on other coins, we did pump up quite, you know, a good amount there. But just keep in mind that it is still weekend, and weekend price action is not that telling. Okay, it's not that telling. Make sure you do set your alerts. I see I missed one here, based on the oversold, overbought levels, right? I always do it based on the hourly, you know, on the RSI. If you have that, you kind of know what's going on. So that helps a lot, guys. That helps a lot. Okay. Other than that, let's take a look at Ethereum here. What's Ethereum doing, right? Let's take a look at the 6 hour. Okay, so Ethereum is a lot easier to spot, guys. Okay, in my opinion, this goes down another wave. Okay, if I look at the bigger picture of Ethereum, I see this as one big 1, 2, and then we have a big 3 wave, and this is 4, and we should still see a 5th. Whether that goes and makes a new low or it will be a truncated bottom, time will tell, right? Time will tell. But that is how I see that right now. Especially because this looks a lot like a rising wedge structure that could get to a max of about $210 based on these highs as well. And that's also kind of where the rising wedge ends, right? That's just where it ends. If we wanted to put some kind of Elliott on here, now I'd say you could do A, B, C, D, and then you have your E in already, right? So that's how I see it, guys. That's what I think is what's going on right now. Of course, if we pump higher here, you know, then it might just change all again. However, this rising wedge structure stays, guys. whether, you know, we count this A, B, C, D, E wrong, that's fine with me. Because technically, right, if we do it again, guys, if we do it again, A, B, right, this C is not getting to that top. So it's kind of, maybe this is then the, you know, the C here. Because this one's not getting to the top, but I do count it, right? And then this one, D, and then an E. That is just how I see it right now. But if we do get above again, it does stay a rising wedge structure. We will simply have the A, B, C, D, E wrong, and that's fine with me. It's still a structure that should come and go a little bit to the downside. This often doesn't break out, guys. It hardly breaks out to the upside, right? That's just what a rising wedge is, guys, right? You have slightly higher high. You know, this high here is basically slightly lower than this one, right? So that is that's definitely what you need to look at. And I don't just see that easily just, you know, crushing through and making new highs and, like, you know, going above this, above and beyond. I simply don't see that. However, we could be completely wrong, and it could still go to the upside, right? So that's just something you need to keep in mind as well. Just trade based on what you see on the charts, guys, okay? I did close my short that I was talking about on D-Live, you know, way earlier, not even close to the bottom, like somewhere around here, guys, somewhere around here. I closed it, you know, a little bit early compared to where the wick went and all that, but that is fine, you know, that is fine with me, because I obviously shorted in this red area. These areas I don't plant there for nothing, guys. This is definitely my short area, or was. I'm not sure how it's going to react if it goes there again, but it definitely was my short area. This is definitely a long area, okay, where I'll be buying. So in between that $80 to $100 area, you know, on Ethereum, that seems very, very nice to me. That is all based on Bitfinex, guys. So that's what I see there. If you take a look at Bitcoin Cash ABC, so Bitcoin Cash ABC is dropping here. It's definitely fell out of this triangle, right? Will this like just pop against this 21 EMA and then fall further to 200? That's a good possibility. You know, it's a good possibility. This is also almost the old highs here. So around that $230, we should see at least some kind of bounce there based on this this high previously, right? Litecoin, well, Litecoin, you can also see a five-way structure going on here, right? If you want 2, you 3, and then yet it's 4, basically just going flat, and then you have 5th. Okay, that seems likely to me that this one's finished as well, for its five-way structure. And after that, I do expect it to maybe you'll find support here around this this $50 to $60 area. That's why it's green. However, we could also possibly just head lower all the way to the 30s again. So just keep that in mind, guys, right? Keep that in mind. You do also need to keep in mind that Litecoin does have a halving coming up. In about 3 months from now, the Litecoin block halving is going to happen, which means that it will be twice as hard to get Litecoin, right? When you're mining. So the price should, you know, theoretically also go up 2 times. And we've seen in the past that when these halvings happen, the price goes way more than 2 times. You know, we've seen it on Bitcoin, and so Litecoin could definitely follow suit. OMG USD, you know, I also see this one's an ABC. This one already came all the way back down to 786. It's bouncing right now. It could, however, go further down still. EOS is still following, right? It's still following this. I mean, the you could almost say like a channel it's in. It's like a little bit of a rising wedge, but you could also, you know, I mean, depending how you draw it, I guess you could also see it as a channel. But as long as it can stay within that, it's good. If it drops, however, lower, I would definitely see this one also going down. So another one that shows kind of signals that it wants to go down as well. And if all the altcoins want to go down, guys, that means most likely Bitcoin will also go down a bit further still. I don't think we are done yet with the drop. That would have been a very minor drop. That just wouldn't make any sense. So let's take a look at NEO. Okay, so NEO is actually at a very good zone here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. You know, based on this channel, it's in, right? Also based on all this support here, NEO definitely hit that, you know, support zone here. So I think NEO will be one of the first that will start moving to the upside again, based on where it's at right now. Of course, the whole market needs to become a bit more bullish for that to happen, but this definitely doesn't look too bad, right? NEO being down here, that is not too bad at all, guys. Around $10. You know, we that's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Okay. You know, whether you see this as WXY, then maybe the correction is already done, and then of course we'll go further to the downside, and this might only be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we still get a fifth. But we need to acknowledge this channel that it's in, right? It's been hitting that perfectly for the tops and also for the bottoms. So yeah, if it can hold here, I can definitely see a move upwards again. So that is for NEO. Now, last but not least, guys, Ripple, right? Ripple. What do I see on Ripple here? Ripple US dollar here, based on Bitfinex as well. 2017 is when this trend line started, you know, thereabouts. We did get some, you know, a little bit below that, like we are right now. But after that, if we do see us coming up again on that trend line, then I could see us moving to the upside again a little bit. Okay, that's what I see on Ripple. Definitely cannot do any Elliott Wave on Ripple. Ripple's very, very ugly chart. Very, very ugly chart. But it's definitely still under the 21 EMA as well, under the 55-200. So it's still bearish. However, it could start moving, right? It could start moving. If we look at the, I mean, this trend line honestly needs to hold, guys. If we fall through this, I could see us going down all the way to these old levels here, you know, 18 cents, which would be pretty bad, right? Which would be pretty bad. So yeah, that's what I see on Ripple, guys. Okay, and that's pretty much that, right? I think that's it, guys. Let's take a quick look at what Bitcoin's doing here. So we're getting a little bit of projection, not too much though. But it's weekend, guys. All right, it's weekend, like I said before. So make sure you like everyone draws out their own zones. You know, I have obviously here a zone. I have a zone on Ethereum, on Litecoin. You know, all the coins that I'm trading, I definitely have zones where I'll be shorting or buying. And that's just you just gotta follow the plan, guys. That's all you can do. Okay. Once again, guys, Bitcoin also hit that 61865 area here, right? The red area. Yes, we went a little bit above it, but then we got rejected. So it's normal that you go down afterwards, and I've shown it multiple times. You know that after basically hitting that 618, there you go, boom, you hit it and you go down, and you just keep doing it. You just keep doing it. Oh, so that is pretty normal for it to happen again. Okay, but I'll leave it at that, guys. Also, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the Crypto Price blog, where you can ask me any questions, ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. So obviously we have some people playing Chain Monsters. Moon, dude, you're killing it, bro. You're killing it. Let's see. Use XRP to increase my Bitcoin. XRP corrected way more than any other alt. Yeah, I agree. XRP did correct a lot. So did NEO. Let's see here. What else? So yeah, guys, you know, join up with that. Also, join up with the Crypto Price feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs, IEOs, and STOs. But at the moment, I would only tell you to go into IEOs if you can get into them, because they do make you money and the rest don't at the moment, right? ICOs and STOs are proven to not make money at the moment, so don't go in them. Of course, I also post when I go live on DLive, which is dlive.tv/Pygoz. We've been killing it over there. And definitely big growth, you know, thanks to people like Tony Rumble, Solknir, Chaotic, you know, just everyone knows who they are, Sean Hawk. So yeah, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome to see. But yeah, guys, join up with both of them, all right? And that's pretty much that, right? So both telegrams will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button. And if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.